Today is August 23rd, and as usual, I'll be taking a look at the newest items on Halo Infinite store and determining whether or not they're worth your money. So how's it going, Magpies? I'm Magpie Leon, and let's jump straight in. First of all, as usual, I will of course need to talk about this week's ultimate reward. You can earn the Wolf Fang legendary chest piece. This adds this big knife to your chest via Rikshasa core. This is a pretty solid ultimate reward, and one that I probably will grind for, and I know most other players will too. It's cool that this one is an actual piece of armor, even if it has quite a subtle difference. I still think it's really cool and definitely one of the best ultimate rewards we have seen. Anyway, moving over to the shop, this is a bit of an average week. We've got 2 repeats and 2 new bundles. We'll talk about the repeats first, starting with the urate midnight bundle. This gives you this black and gold coating for the Warthog, the assault rifle, the Rocket Hog, and the Razorback. Alongside this, you also get the Fireteam Colossus emblem. You obviously get this as a nameplate and as an emblem for your vehicle's weapons and armor. The weapon coating and the vehicle coatings look really nice, but I really think you should get the vehicle coating for all the vehicles or the weapon coating for a couple more weapons, considering this does cost 600 credits. I do think 600 is a bit overpriced. I know you technically get 8 items, but I mean, we're not counting emblems as individual items, come on. Just overall, although I think the skins are nice, I do not think 600 is a fair price. I think it should contain a bit more. I'm not saying they should lower the price, I'm saying they should give you the coating for more items. The second repeat is the Locus Armor Set. It's already back, which is pretty cool to see because I know a lot of people really still want this one, a lot of people missed out on it. With this, you get 11 items, the Locus Helmet, the Project Enoch Helmet Attachment, the Raven Smoke Armor Coating. The helmet I think looks pretty cool. The attachment just looks like you're protecting yourself from COVID. And the armor coating is a pretty basic one, but it's kind of grown on me recently. You also get some shoulder pads. These are some of my favourite shoulder pads for this armor core. You get a chest piece, which I'm not a huge fan of. It's kind of messy. I'm not saying it's bad by any means, but it's just not one that I'd ever use. You also get the Doisak Kiss wrist attachment. This is probably my favourite wrist attachment in the game. It adds these 2 cool blades to your arm, and it reminds me of Predator. And then other than that, you get the legendary crossing nameplate, and of course you get this as an emblem for your vehicle's weapons and armor. For 1,100, I'd say this is a solid set overall. Obviously it doesn't come with a visor or anything like that. I do wish it maybe came with a utility piece as well, or some gloves, but 1.1k isn't a bad price, and this is a solid set overall. And then as I said, we have 2 new bundles. First of all, we have the Cloak Bundle. This gives you the Cloak Legendary Charm, which is a throwback to the original active camo pickup. Funnily enough, this one is actually animated. It sort of flashes, which makes it one of the most unique weapon charms we've got in the game. It's actually really cool, and I genuinely really like this one. You also get the Orion nameplate, and again, get this as an emblem for your vehicle's weapons and armor. For 300, I know I've said before that I think 300 is a bit overpriced for weapon charms and stuff like that, but this one is truly unique, and the fact that it's animated, I'd argue, makes it worth it, because it does add something else to it. It's not just a basic weapon charm. It's something truly unique. It's not like with the forky one, where it was just like essentially just a 2D magnet of a forklift or whatever. This is truly unique, and I'd argue this one isn't too bad for 300. And the final bundle this week is the Gurkha Pines vehicle set. You get this coating for every single vehicle. It is a pretty basic one. It's sort of this like brownish, greenish colour. It's nothing too exciting, but for only 200 credits, you get it for all 7 vehicles. I'd argue that is definitely worth it. Regardless of how basic the coating is, you're definitely getting your fair share of value here. Again though, it just adds to the inconsistencies of the shop, because we've had plenty of other vehicle bundles that have cost either the same price or cost more that come with much less. I mean, we've got Urate Midnight on the shop right now that costs 600, but you only get it for 3 vehicles and a weapon, whereas this is a third of the price and you get it for every single vehicle. Yes, the coating in the other bundle is much nicer, but that bundle also costs triple the price. But anyway, that's everything on the shop. That's everything that I need to talk about this week. Let me know if you'll be picking up any of these bundles down in the comments. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next one.